It's the views from the vault, live and direct, and it slaps the finest of fitteds, a community built on caps. Sponsored in part by the best in the business. No suggestions of fitteds or classics and vintage. New era sickness, fire in the mix, it's ridiculous. It ain't no secret to the dopeness. If you're not focused, you left hopeless. Speaking of science of drops and what's tops, Pierre, Leon, Jason from the for bringing you nothing but hot. Best of the best, exclusives and clean vision. It's a distinct mission in the embroidered thread of a system to bring you nothing but the real. Just link and get with it. All keepers, no sleepers, no weepers, you know what it is. BP Mercs work the sequence first, bringing the work with the fits. It's the moment you've been waiting for. It's dubs and somersaults. Welcome to a whole nother level of fitted. It's views from the vault.
Hey guys, welcome to the vault. We're back with some more exclusive content. Jason, Leon, Pierre, and our new contributor Bree are here to bring you a new episode of Keepers, Sleepers, and Weepers for the week of September the 10th. So I hope you guys enjoy the episode. Pierre, take it away.
Wow, what a show we had. And we're about to top it off with a little Keepers, Sleepers, Weepers. I'm going to hope that you all don't fall asleep.
Why? It's only
Jason.
6 p.m. Eastern on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Jason's slurring. He's had too much caffeine. He's slurring his speech.
No, I haven't had enough. That's the problem.
We did have to take a pause between shows because Leon had to recover from his Yao Ming wounds that you inflicted upon him.
I didn't inflict it upon it. Nature did.
No, it was afflicted on my whole country. The motherland.
Leon's whole country was abused and tattered from Jason Mead's disrespect. Look at Jason Mead all excited about. He's so happy he dished out that pain too. You see him? Looking reveling in it.
I'm not reveling in it. I just all right.
And Bree's like, when can we get this over with so I can get the dog out of the cage?
Yeah.
He's still good, I think. I just looked at him on the camera, so we're good to go.
So where does the dog sleep at night? In the cage or just out?
No, at the end of my bed. He's spoiled.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So does he wake you up in the morning?
No. He's actually not a morning person at all. He's looking at me like, why are you staring around?
He's not a morning person. He's a morning dog.
Yeah.
He's not a morning dog.
Yeah, he's not a morning dog.
Like
You're right.
too. My dog's like that too, though. She don't wake up, man.
Yeah.
She's an English bulldog. Like, I get up, she sees me, she puts her head up, and she goes back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
The dogs I grew up with were Goldens. They wanted to get up and they wanted to go outside and stuff. They wanted to eat.
Yeah.
They wanted to drink. Lola looks at me and she's like, "Hey, what are you looking at, you son of a bitch? Leave me alone."
They're like, why are you creating so much noise in the morning?
She sleeps with my son
Okay.
quite often. I want her in the cage because it allows me the peace of mind of knowing she's not chewing something.
Mm-hmm.
But oftentimes my son breaks her out of the cage, ends up on his bed, and then I wake up in the morning and she's laying across his pillows. And my son is laying his head on the bed. It's just odd. But she's a brute. Yeah, she's a good girl. All right, so with that, why don't we get into Keepers, Sleepers, Weepers?
Let's do it.
Is Jason awake?
Mm-hmm.
Very stoic. Jason.
Yes.
Unless he's lagging.
Was he frozen? Was that frozen or was that?
No, I'm just concentrating.
What?
You're thinking of the words you had to put down for your national apology.
No, I'm thinking of how to keep my heart beating with this low level of caffeine that I'm at right now. So my brain actually has to actively keep it pumping. So
you're half
the first weeper is a direct assault on me.
Yep.
I'm sorry. This hat right here is just wasn't doing it for me. To me, it sort of kind of seems like a hat they would be giving away for free. They accidentally printed the side patch. They made a mistake and didn't check the final proof before they sent it, and they were like, "Oh, we didn't move the side patch back to the side." I'm just not feeling this hat, so unfortunately, it's gonna have to go. My weeper of the week is gonna have to go to fresh rags for this Tropicana Field hat that's associated with the Tampa Bay Rays.
Ugh.
So,
Wow.
Well,
Hey,
you're like one of those. You're like one of those people that cut deep, but it doesn't feel like it, right? Like it's happening. You don't believe it's happening, but then when it's done, you feel like violated.
All I know is I don't want to make Bree's list.
No, me neither. All right, so that's the first weeper of the week. Let's move on here.
Leon?
What the hell is going on?
You're driving, Leon.
Portage Sports gave us this doozy. I'm not sure which specific one to blame for this, but they mixed up the logos. They tried to get fancy with it. I don't know, this San Fran X Oakland. I always find it weird to have like two places that hate each other. Same hat shouldn't be a battlefield, you know. But yeah, this is my weeper of the week.
So I think
that thing is a monstrosity, man.
Right. It's like an album hook. I can't remember what the artist is for, but they're like
E40
album.
Yeah.
I know who the source of the evil of this is, though.
Oh, what's
Brian
that?
from Hat Heaven. Because he watch our show, and we would say stuff we hated, and he would try to make something that we liked out of stuff we hated. So he actually was the one that pressed to get this put into the catalog. Mm-hmm. And he is the source of this evil. That I can say for sure.
Yeah. Yep. Nothing I need.
All right. Moving forward. Speaking of evil.
Oh. And Leon, I got to give you credit here. I usually don't like your poor Photoshop jobs, but this one I love. You made this thing look even worse somehow. You jagged it up. You like
no.
Leon
that's
said,
just the hat.
No,
that's
look,
just,
like
that's
there's all
how the
kinds
hat
of like
came. That's not my fault.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing that would make this hat worse is a Red Legs logo on the front. Because, I mean, like, seriously, when was a pleather hat ever a good idea? I know it was kind of
Leon can tell you that.
I know from like the early 2000s, there was a lot more of them. They should have stayed there though. Maybe Culture Kings is just getting the news now. Like, I don't know, because they're in Australia or whatever. Maybe fashion trends are a little different, but
Jason, can I ask a question? Which country are you not going to offend this evening? You're like making your way around the world. Like you're just every country you're trying to find a way to insult them. Like this is like
I think Mexico.
Are you guys noticing this too, or is it just me?
Definitely noticing.
I don't think I've said anything.
He's taking
anything
the
bad
colonizer's
about
path around the world.
I haven't said anything bad about anything in Europe or Africa. No.
Europe. Kind of you did. Because
what did I say about Europe?
The Queen.
Oh, that's UK. That's not part of Europe anymore.
What?
Since Brexit.
Brexit. They got Brexited.
Yeah. No, but it's a continent. Though.
Right.
You don't choose which continent they're
it's
in.
An island. No.
So what are you gonna say now? England is like part of like China. Like what do you like? You can't just declare that.
They're just kind of off on their own. Like I mean, like Iceland. Where the hell does that belong to?
You insulted Germany.
How?
By making fun of some of FamCap's releases.
Well, they don't represent all of Germany.
You insulted China with your assault on Yao Ming. You insulted Canada directly, like you always do every show.
Well, it's Canada. I mean,
you've insulted Australia.
The People's Republic is still offended.
The People's Republic of Canada?
Yeah, by saying they're 20 years behind. Australia's getting it because you said they're 20 years behind fashion trends.
Jason,
At
you're
most-
you're
at most
what is it?
15.
What do you call it? Like if you're like patriotic to a fault, where it's like insulting every other country. Like what is that?
I mean, the United States has its own set of issues. Well, we don't need to get into those. But like,
oh yeah, well, we should hide those, but bring everything else
hide
to the
those,
forefront.
sweep those under the rug.
Well, Jason, I gotta tell
those.
you picked probably this might be one of the worst hats of the year too.
Oh, it's undoubtedly the worst hat I've seen this year.
This one is?
I think so.
Debatable.
I don't know. The worst though. We see some.
We see some doozies. But I don't know. This is something that would never, ever, ever go anywhere near my head, let alone my house. Like, no.
Like this hat looks like it comes with a venereal disease.
I would not put this on, like, because you don't know what you're going to catch from this thing. Like, if anything else had this anywhere near their head, you're getting the exact same thing they had.
Leon, which venereal disease do you think comes with this hat most likely? Like, if you had to choose a venereal disease, which one comes with this hat?
Whoa.
There's so many to choose from. There's syphilis, the clap, gonorrhea. There's like tons of them. So which one would you choose to come with this hat?
Yeah.
The only thing finishing weaker than This Week in Caps is his internet. Like, this thing is now like.
Well, it's past Canadia's bedtime, so they shut the internet off.
Did you pick the venereal disease while you were in the gulag?
Yeah. I did, but I don't know if you guys heard it.
No.
So I'll go with hepatitis.
Ooh, nice choice. I'll take that, and I'll add a side of syphilis.
Oh man,
no way. This thing definitely comes with chlamydia because it's and there's an actual reason for it because it's from Australia.
Right,
it's from Australia, and koalas. Almost every single koala has chlamydia, and so therefore this hat. Look it up. It's a known fact.
wow.
Leon, are you looking this up?
So offending their people wasn't, enough. You had to go after their national animal.
No, that's science. Look it up.
Jason's run out of people to insult, so now he's going to the animal kingdom.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, all right. He is right though.
Yeah.
Koalas are in the grip of the chlamydia epidemic, with up to 100% of some populations testing positive.
Yep.
For the sexually
So
transmitted
that people run around
infection.
testing koalas for chlamydia.
There's actually a whole entire center in Australia devoted to chlamydia research in koalas.
Okay, so Jason, may I ask another question? I got a follow-up question.
Yeah.
So, how did you stumble across this information?
I read a lot.
Okay.
And
all right, let's move on to my week.
I came across.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah. Trust me, it slapped me in the face too when I saw it. So, all right.
My weeper, this hat is just. I don't think there's one appealing attribute to this cap. eCaps Unlimited, home of the worst logo in hat history, produced this gem. Leon, when I sent it to him, had to write me. He said, "Who made this piece of shit?" And I said, "Leon." I said, "Relax, buddy." He didn't say who made this hat. He said he messaged me and said, Leon
exactly
messaged
like
me
Leon.
and said, he sent me the picture. Leon just said, "Who made this piece of shit?"
It's like, I think he gave my phone koala chlamydia.
Koala chlamydia. This thing is like, come on, man. This hat, like, what? Why make this? Why?
You're bored?
Like it's, oh god, I think we're getting really tired. This is my
We are.
week.
Waste of material.
It is a waste. It's an absolute waste. And Leon was right. The way he worded it was perfect. He didn't even want to look it up on his own. He's like, I don't want to get whatever this is all over me.
Yeah.
He just writes me a message. Who made this piece of shit?
Yeah. So for my sleeper this week, I'm gonna go with this Birmingham Barons Miami Knights from Grandstand. I just really like the colors on this hat, and that metallic and the Barons just really, really caught my eye. Like I said on This Week in Caps, this is the type of hat that you can put on and let it do all the talking for you and not have to worry about anything else. So I think this is a really good hat. It still has a lot of sizes left on their website, and I'm definitely thinking about picking it up. Yep,
but
it has almost.
Remember, Pierre, we were in there a couple weeks ago talking to them, and their goal is actually not to have a hat sell out.
Yeah.
Because they want everybody to come in like a week, 2 weeks later and be able to grab the hat. So
the quantities must have been crazy on this. Then
quantities are crazy, and good on Grandstand to actually have that and have hats available for the people that want them. So,
is the two-tone still available too?
The two-tone, at least the day of, was almost gone. I don't know if they've restocked it on their website or not. I'll check. Where's our damn moderator at?
He went to bed.
He can't even stick around for a second show. I'm kidding.
Nah, he was like, I'm done, man.
No, the two-tone sold out.
Why do we need a moderator when you can, at the drop of a hat, provide us with what venereal disease each animal species is most known for?
Well, I don't know all of the animal species venereal diseases.
I don't need anyone to Google shit. I just wait for you to drop some weird ass fact, such as I would have no idea that koalas have this chlamydia epidemic.
It's rampant. It could wipe out the entire population. Yeah,
they're gonna ruin marriages too, man. You're gonna have some guys who can get bit by a koala. He's gonna come home, he's gonna give his wife that, and she's gonna be like, "Who are you with?" And he's gonna say, "Oh, I got bit by a koala." No one will believe that shit. They're gonna people are getting divorced as we speak because of this chlamydia outbreak.
I wouldn't even hold a koala because if they end up scratching you, whatever, it could be all over for you.
Could be.
And in your marriage and your kids will refuse to talk to you, and you'll end up living on your own, drinking, a handle every night.
Or it could be an excuse, Jason. Think about this. It could be an excuse. Think about this. You contract chlamydia from a woman or something, right? You go home.
Yeah.
God forbid something bad happens. You just tell your wife, listen, I got into a tussle with a koala.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to work here in the States or North America, but you can try it, or maybe just don't contract chlamydia from somebody.
Yeah, that's probably the better route. Just stay loyal to your partner.
Yeah.
Just stay loyal to your partner is the best bet. But I'm saying there could be potential for this, right?
Sure.
All right, let's move on.
So my sleeper of the week comes from Leaders. So at time of
Leon, your transition there was perfect. It was very subdued and calm, and you're like, you know what? We're just going to move away from the venereal disease talk and get into my sleeper.
Yeah, we're gonna not promote bestiality as an excuse for adultery. Leaders had this Bozo the Clown cookie hook. I'm not familiar with the hook too much because I never watched the Bozo the Clown show, but
me neither.
The hat is excellent. Got to pick this up in person when I was down in Chicago. Shout out to TJ for taking me to Leaders and kind of getting to hang out with the staff there. Yeah, it's a great hook. As of recording, only size 3/8 was sold out. All other sizes available.
How about the Cubs one? Is the Cubs one gone too?
I didn't look because I was more partial to this one, but I can look.
That's a good hat.
You prefer the Cubs over the White Sox?
I do. I prefer the Cubs.
I think I like the White Sox more. I don't know.
I like the Cubs because it has that hint of metallic green in there.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm going back and forth.
Cubs is available in your size. Cubs is still readily available. Looks like nothing.
All right.
3/4 as well. So it looks like 3/4 is the size.
There's an international 3/4 shortage.
Oh, really?
Yep.
All the 5/8 are growing out their hair.
Right.
That's absolute bullshit. Don't believe me saying
they can't source enough 3/4 from the factories. So it's
why are you saying that so confidently as if that's a fact?
It's part of the whole the remnants of the pandemic, shipping issues and logistics issues worldwide. They've run out of 3/4 material.
Now this guy's drunk. So let's move on. Now I'm convinced this guy's drunk. Now I'm not sure I'm going to.
3/4 are selling out first everywhere. Yeah. My sleeper comes from USA Cap King. I just like this sky blue and black on this. I think it looks really, really nice against the black crown. And like Bree said in the show, that Final Four patch is fantastic. Nice clean hat from USA Cap King.
That's a good choice, Jason Mead. All right. My sleeper of the week is Grandstand's just fashion cap inventory. So much like you said, Jason, their goal is to stay in stock. I think it's going to be hard to stay in stock as they start to get even better and better stuff. My personal favorite that's still sitting in the store is the one on the top. I don't know. I just absolutely love the logo, the colors. They got a lot of fantastic stuff in there. Don't sleep on Grandstand. We have a vlog coming. That's a little shameless plug for the vlog that we have coming. Grandstand's killing it right now, and don't sleep on their fashion cap game. And with that, let's jump into everyone's keepers.
All right.
Hit us, Bree. What you got?
All right. First one, we're going to go with the MyFitteds Moe's hook. Number one, I just really love the way that tan or maybe camel color is what it's called, and that purple go together. The side patch is beautiful. I love the script logo on the front. And then also just like personal, like the way he like ties like his stories into the actual hats. Like growing up, Moe's like was always like one of the fast food spots me and my sister like to hit when we would go out of our little small town to a bigger city. So just seeing that and how it ties beautifully into the hat made it one of my keepers this week, I would say.
Nice.
That is a gorgeous hat. Solid choice.
And second keeper, I would have to go with this Boston hat here from Toppers. I really like everything that comes out of Toppers, and I hate that I didn't get a chance to really shop there a lot prior to this whole cutoff, but I'm going to watch the video to make sure that I can continue to buy from there. But I'll say I really love that subtle metallic outline outside of the B. And then I like the way the patch on this one is blinged out. So this was a good one right here. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it came out real good.
Yeah, this is fire, as the kids would say.
Keeper number one.
Leon wasn't even like entertaining.
No, Leon's pissed at me right now. He's pissed at me because of the Yao Ming thing, and that I told him his favorite animal has chlamydia. So he's super pissed at me.
No, still mourning the queen, but my keeper of the week comes from Birdie in Chicago. They brought back the Terrible hat in a new colorway. They also brought back the black version that sold out. And if you remember the advice that Jason Mead bestowed upon you guys when the black one sold out and told everyone not to pay resale because the hat was coming back, it came back. So shout out to Birdines for that. The white version, I'm not sure which one I like better, so I ended up getting both. That's usually how it goes, but this is a beautiful looking hat. It reminds me of when AI and the Phillies beat the Raptors in the playoffs, but it's still I can't deny that it's a good looking hat. So, Birding's keeper number 1 for me.
He made that Phillies logo look good.
Mm-hmm. Keeper number 2 comes from For You Caps. I don't know why their logo's not here, but this is a For You Caps hat. But Bison's sliding. Someone pointed out that was you, Jason, right? That this is sliding the other way. So
yeah, there's several different versions of
the other
logo.
one too that Toppers has is lower to the ground.
Smaller, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it got me thinking during the show in a tangent that this guy's like returning back to the base, sliding so hard. So he kind of made me think that he's a little bit.
He is
goofy,
definitely sliding the wrong way.
Yeah, he's sliding backwards. But either way, good looking hat. Lee over there.
He could be sliding into home plate.
I mean, if he's a left leg, usually you're facing the infield though when you're running the bases, right? So, but yeah, I suppose if he slides on his right hip,
that's how you would slide into home plate.
I feel like he's like returning back to whatever. Either way, we spent too much time on it.
It depends on what you're looking at. You think he's going back to first base.
Usually though, when you go back to first base, don't you dive head first back into first base? Most of the players do.
Depends.
Yeah.
Depends. This guy's sliding into home plate, man.
He's definitely very high though. That's not.
They're not going to create a logo of like, oh God, look at this exciting play where this guy's sliding back into first place.
He's going to get injured.
This is a guy that's sliding into home plate to score a run.
His ankle is going to get caught up.
He's scoring the game-winning run.
He's going to twist the knee.
Home plate doesn't stick up like that to that same degree, so it's not a bag; it's a plate.
Yeah, his form is way. What's his arm doing? Like this guy is a train wreck.
He's getting tagged for sure.
Yeah, this guy's a train wreck.
Home plate though, I see like he's right there.
Right there.
It's all about perspective, everybody.
I like it. You brought a new perspective to it. I like that. Home plate rule very, very annoying too, by the way, right now, recently, with the you can't block the plate, but whatever, that's another topic for another day.
It's the softening of the world.
Damn you, Buster Posey rule.
Yeah, are you happy now, Buster Posey? Ruining our game.
You had one job, Buster Posey.
Yeah. Yeah, not break your body. Like
right.
Jesus. You know?
Anyway. Let's move on to happier thoughts here. Like this Milwaukee Brewers script hat from Austria and our friend Pat at Topper's store. I haven't seen this logo before. Or maybe I have, but it stands out a lot more in this colorway. Yeah, script logos all the way for me. Good job, Pat.
Nice.
Very nice hat.
Yeah, I like it.
That's my other keeper. Oh, yeah. The retro double.
Dude, you are lost right now. I don't know what's going on. This is the
so I give these to Leon like in the afternoon, and like
you're usually so put together. Today is like the most disjointed, messy night I've ever seen Jason Mead have. He's in
afternoon is very generous.
Afternoon is generous. Well, because I'm busy
early
producing,
evening, I would call it.
Producing this entire goddamn show. I tend to forget what I even send to you.
So for everyone out there, that means that Jason Mead doesn't really give a shit about what hats he sends to Leon. He's just trying to get it done.
I wouldn't go quite that far. I do spend at least 10 minutes figuring out what I'm going to send to him.
Yeah, no,
but,
all right.
But no, I love this retro double. Even being a Dodgers hat, Dan killed this thing. I love the double piping, especially love that front logo treatment where it's tonal with the outline. Fantastic job, Dan.
Yep, great hat. All right, now to my keepers, which I deliberate heavily throughout the day before I send it to Leon. This Texas Rangers from the Summit Pack by Britton and Lids HD was incredible. I think the coloring's fantastic. I love the charcoal under. I love the off-white brim. I love it all, man. This thing is. I had to pick between this one and Tacoma. I actually like this one better than Tacoma. I just think this one is clean and simple. I think it's beautiful. That's my first keeper of the week. And for my second keeper of the week, we go to toppers. This St. Louis Cardinals hat might be my favorite Cardinals hat of the year. It's metallic, two-tone. Hey, Leon, I want you to know it's got, look at this. I got it right here in hand, buddy. I want you to look at that under. That's the kind of under you like. That's an infrared. That's an infrared under. And all kinds of metallic in there. Just this thing is absolutely fantastic. Great job, toppers. Great job, Pat. That is my second keeper of the week. And that, my friends, brings the show to a close. This was one heck of a marathon. We are now 3 hours deep.
By the way, happy birthday, Pierre.
Oh,
yeah, happy birthday, Pierre.
Thank you so much. I've never had a drunk man say happy birthday to me like that before.
I bet you have. For sure. Like, yeah, in your early 20s, I bet you had plenty of drunk guys talking to you on your birthday.
I didn't hang out with a lot of guys on my birthday, but listen, this was fun. I think this was a great show. This week in Caps was fantastic. We always love to wrap up our week with the keepers, sleepers, and weepers. We had a beautiful, lovely guest in Bree who's going to be with us far more often. So everyone get used to her because she's not going anywhere.
I enjoyed you all.
Oh yeah, no, we really loved it. I loved when I had to wake you up 3 times, but other than that,
hey, I'm going to be prepared.
Yeah.
In the future, I'm going to take a nap earlier in the day. I'll be great.
Hey, Bree, I want you to remember one thing. All right, I want you to look up at the square above you. That's me. I'm a machine. All right, I was born for this. When I wake up in the morning, all I'm thinking about is hats. After my family and my job, then hats.
Right.
That's all I think about. And when I come to this this recording at 9:30 p.m., I'm all about it. I love doing this. This is what my life was meant to be. Hats. Isn't that crazy?
That's really crazy.
It's bullshit, but I do love hats, and I love what we do here. But guys, this was fantastic. What a great week. Listen, we'll be back at it again soon, right? We got some vlogs coming, we got some previews coming, we got all kinds of stuff coming. So with that, Leon, big fella, I know you're hurt. I know you feel violated by Jason Mead and his insults this evening. But
I was trying to console him.
We still love you, Leon. And with that, Leon, big fella, take us away.
Yeah, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. Make sure you guys wish Pierre a happy birthday in the comments. And
you don't have to. It's okay.
And rest in paradise to the Queen Magistrate of the world.
Forget the Queen. Nobody cares about the Queen.
Gotta save the Queen.
I hope the Queen gets.
Damn.
Wow.
That's a rough way to go.
Hey.
Well, our viewership in the UK just went way down.
But yeah, for Jason, Leon, Pierre, and Bree, we're signing out, guys. Stay fitted.
All right. See you, everybody.
Enjoy 15% off all products with the code VFTV15. Brought to you by VFTV.